All right, so before we get started with the printing part of the MiScreen, I just want to go over a few quick things with you on the frames and the mesh. What we're using right now, you can feel it right here. This is our 120 mesh. We also have 70 and 200 available. So the 120 mesh is a good general purpose mesh. It's going to work for most of your designs. 70 mesh would be if you need a lot of ink to get through, if you've got a big open area in your screen that needs a lot of ink getting through, that's when you'd want to move to 70. And for 200, that's going to be for really, really fine details.
Okay.
If you've got some really intense detailed halftones, that's when you would want to move up to that 200 mesh. And it's also good for simulated process, things like that. That's where you would want that 200. So we're going to be using 120 today. This is the plastic frame the MiScreen comes with. You can see it's got those little holes up here that match up with our holes right in our pins right in here to hold it into place.
Okay.
And then we also, these are a 12 by 17 inch frame. We also have these cardboard frames that work as well. This comes nested into this one. It's actually the same width, so this is about a 12 by 10 inch frame. Right here, and this one is the same, your 12 by 17. The max image area you're looking at on the larger one is going to be about 8 by 11 and a half, and on the smaller one you're looking at about 8 by 6 inches or so, give or take. So you got some options for frames there. Now that I've kind of educated you on that kind of stuff, we're ready to go to the printing. So first things first, I adhere the tape to the back side of this frame that doesn't have that little triangle on it. And then I adhere the mesh to that, shiny side to sticky side, so
Okay.
S to S. And then once you've got that set up, I'll stick it in my system, come over here. Software is super easy to use. You just drag and drop into your software. You can also look up the file this way. We're going to increase the slice level here a little bit just to really make sure that all that image is showing up. And once we've got everything set the way we want it, we will send our image to the MiScreen. So the image is in there, the MiScreen's ready to expose, and we're just going to hold this down for 30 seconds. That's all it's going to take to expose it. The way this works is the mesh has a PET coating on it that's really heat sensitive. It reacts to heat and melt with it. And our MiScreen has a thermal print head inside of it. So that thermal print head just burns away that PET coating wherever you want your image to go.
Okay.
And that's how you get a nice good exposure with the MiScreen. So you can see the image coming out there. It looks pretty good so far. And we are done with that portion. So then we're going to move over to our print board. As you can see, it also has those little pins there.
To match up.
Okay. They're different sizes, so you won't be able to put it in there unless you've got it the right way. And there we go. I'm going to put some ink on my screen and we'll go ahead and get to it. Just a little bit more here. And now we're ready to start printing. I got my squeegee here. If you could hold this for me. Thank you. And there you go. We got a good nice little butterfly print right there. It's looking real nice. You know, why don't we have you go ahead and pull a squeegee and see if you like the results you're getting. Make sure there's no funny business going on in my squeegee pull or anything. Alright. Got it all lined up. So go ahead and give that a little pull.
Do I need to put a little bit more?
No, you
That
should be
should be
fine
good.
with the ink that's on there.
So this way?
Yep.
Ooh.
And there you go.
Oh.
Boom. Yeah, you got your own little tote bag now. ready to go.
Love it.
So yeah, any questions, any thoughts or anything?
What if I wanted a little bit more tension?
Okay, yeah, that's a great question. So we got these frames right here. These are clamped frames. You see those little indents on the end there?
Absolutely.
So that's what is going to be giving you your tension with this frame. Those pull at the mesh, and so that's where you get all that tension with these frames if you need some extra tension there. And so we just nest our original frame in between these two metal frames.
Okay.
And then I've got my clamps right here. We're just going to clamp this in to make sure it doesn't move anywhere. And then once we got these clamps in, you will be ready to move up onto a press after we get these clamps set. And so yeah, like I was saying, from here, you'll notice we got a good bit more tension there. The bottom side, that's where what you'll slide into your press, and then that'll actually act as your fourth clamp, giving you even more tension on there. So yeah, that's pretty much how the MiScreen works, all the features and everything it comes with. So yeah, that's good training. You got any other questions?
I don't think so.
Alrighty, sounds good.